G'day comrades, I'm Sickin, and it's time to camp bush and see some sick tank destroyer action. Today we have the pleasure of watching TeoDa1 in his 88. It looks like he's in a tier 7 game, which is a little unfortunate. He's on Himmelsdorf and the map has done the same thing again. I wish that would save. I'd be appreciative. It's encounter Himmelsdorf, so he's got to push up to the hill. Unfortunately, this tank has a massive weak point, and some of those top tier heavy tanks in the enemy team do have quite accurate guns, so we'll see what happens. He's going to switch straight over to gold to go through the... Accidentally has to use the gold on the light tank because he decides to poke. But when in Rome, he's getting pushed out by someone next to him who's decided that he needs the bush. He's got to be careful with these gold rounds because he's using them against tanks that he doesn't need them for. Like just there, yeah. See, that's the shot that he needs. Puts quite a few into that T52. There we go. That's the tank he needs it for. Ooh, that one went through the commander's hatch. That's never going to go through, not even with gold, mate. I think he's about to realise that he's still firing gold. Or he's afraid of the Black Prince coming up and he wants that gold prepared. There we go. That's one of the reasons he's got it loaded. T-34-100, tier 7, medium tank. Its turret is actually quite strong. You don't want to be wasting shells like this. No. Whoop. T-34-100 comes back. Ah, he misses the mantlet. Hits the 65-2. And the Black Prince definitely gives him the side of his turret. And someone nudges him. Well, that's not nice. It's a KV-85. So TeoDa1's decided to push forward. The game's basically around even. They're down by 2 tanks, but it's not over yet. He wants to close the distance. Whether or not that meant it, yeah, well, he's left the middle road completely open now. He's just realised, so he drives closer to the wall, to the castle. He's going to take this 34-100 on front on. See if he can get a track. Ah, I needed to get a tracking shot. You're out of gold rounds now. Oh, T-34-100. That was a pleasure, mate. Take it. TeoDa1 says, yep, thank you, goodbye. You don't really need to be tracking this guy. He doesn't quite seem to understand where to pan you. No, he has figured it out. He just missed it. Yeah, he's going for the cupola at the top of this tank. But there is a spot which... Oh, there's the ammo rack. Off with your head. Get out of here. Get out of here. And the Black Prince is done for. 2 tier 7 tanks. 3,000 damage in the bank. TeoDa1 is looking nice and pretty. Team's still losing by 3 tanks though. So it's time to take over the hill. Get rid of the remaining tanks. There's a T-43 and a 65-2. Oh, takes a snapshot at the 65-2. Misses. Takes another one at the 65-2. Misses. There we go. About time. Now, is he going to be able to get a shot from up here? Might not be worth it. You're not exactly the fastest tank going around. That AMX looks like he's behind cover. 64. This is possible. Might be too low to the ground. Yeah, you're too low to the ground, mate. Gonna have to work something out here. This would... No, that wouldn't work either. And now the 64's gone. Well, with this Tiger P in the way, I don't think anything's going to happen from here. Oh, they just went from 1 tank down to 3 tanks down. I must admit, they need to get off the hill. If the cap becomes a problem, you'd rather be... Unbelievable shot. That... Nah. Didn't happen. It didn't. Didn't happen. It's an unusual choice of a setup he's got here. He's got the tea and coffee, or the tea and cupcakes or whatever the British have. But he's got the binos and the net. It's a cheap setup, but yeah, it's an unusual one. This tank doesn't generally camp. It's more of a makeshift heavy tank. Sit at the end of the street, wait, push forward, and pretend you're a heavy. So now this is where everything's going to hit the fan. He needs to get close to the cap. The only tank that can really do that is the Tiger P. The AT-8 is not going to do it. 150 seconds to get all that way. It's just not going to happen unless they get off. The Tiger P might make it. Music intensifiers. Down by 3 tanks. Decides to go the long way. I think it's time to risk it. I mean, he's not going to make it, so I think he notices that. Now, who would be on the cap? It'd be the Su-100 and the AMX M445. Yes, they are. The Tiger P can still make it. He's got a minute. He's got a minute. It's definitely possible. Tiger P can reset. But regardless, if the game ended here, TeoDa1 had an amazing game in his AT-8. 3,100 damage. Almost 3k blocked. Mind you, the intelligence of the players shooting at him was questionable. But hey, even tomatoes have guns, right? Oh, it's one of the artilleries. There we go, there's a massive reset. So that adds an extra 50 seconds to the chase timer. And it looks like TeoDa1 is going to get another shot at increasing his outcome here. He stops. I think he's afraid of the AMX. Where is that AMX? There he is. He's on the inside road. He's going to be able to put in a shot here. The Tiger P does need assistance versus this AMX. No, he doesn't, actually. He's going to win this fight. But TeoDa1 is going to take it from him. That'll do. 4th kill. I'll take that. Thank you, sir. Fury. There's a Fury right there. Tiger P puts down the artillery on the cap. Cap no longer a problem. Fury, tier 6 tank. It's got an alright gun. The penetration's pretty good. Tracks him. Tracks him again and does damage with a worse shot, I must admit. Kills him and gets his 5th kill. Well, this game turned on a knife's edge. This 3 down to now it's even. Even Steven. And they were seconds away from winning. Well, TeoDa1 was seconds away from losing the game. Now the hunt continues. Where is this Jagdpanzer? Where is this Su-100? There's the Su-100 behind him. Needs to get out of the way. Oh, very lucky. I think the Su took a snapshot there. Might be the big gun. Is he going to try and chase him down? Or is he? Or is he just going to wait? Yeah, the Su has to come round to reset the cap. He has no choice. Wow, that hit. That hit. at the worst angle that you would think it wouldn't go through, but apparently it did. Tiger P has decided to get off cap and go and chase the Sioux. He succeeds with one shot, and Tiger P backs off, tells him, you know, you come out. It is definitely the big gun on the Sioux 100. If he pens that Tiger P, he will kill him. He's looking for this Jagdpanzer, who still hasn't been spotted. Don't tell me he's AFK. That would be very unfortunate if he's AFK. The Tiger P wins the battle versus the Sioux 100. So he should have, but yeah, with that big gun, you never know. With things like Gold Round running around, anything's possible. I'm gonna put my card in the deck right now and say that the Jagdpanzer is sitting on the side of this hill, hasn't even spawned in. He definitely spawned in. Whether or not he's AFK is a different story. 3.5 minutes left. I think it takes about 3 minutes for 2 people to cap. It shouldn't take too long to find him. There he is. Is he in the game? Or is he a bot? No, he hasn't. He's completely AFK, and that's all she wrote. This is going to be free damage, and that's a really unfortunate way to end this game. This was a massive carry by TeoDa1. He's waiting for some kind of victory round of applause to go out. And, yep, he got it. So, yeah. So here's the end plates and, you know, Master Tanker, Steel Wall, High Caliber, and a Top Gun. He got 3 bonds at tier 6. At tier 6 he got 3 bonds. Unbelievable. No premium, so we're going to see a little bit of a skewed result there. In terms of experience, he got 2,033. Unbelievable. At tier 6, that's just too much. He did 4,491 damage. I would like that in my tier 8s, please. That's incredible. The Tiger P actually had a really good round as well. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he got an ace tanker himself. As for the enemy team, well, no one could really keep up. The Type 64 did a good job, the Sioux 100 did a good job. Most of their tier 6s actually did quite good. Because all of the tier 7s came across TeoDa1, and he just taught them a lesson. Gave them a spanking. He fired 44 shots of 35 that hit, 29 went through. And unfortunately he only made 600 credits. That's really unfortunate. And yeah, he just made the base experience amount. So yeah, that's really unfortunate. So yeah, that's TD Tuesday, and I'll see you next week's comrades.